The UK government is edging closer to introducing tougher controls on children's use of social media, with ministers signalling that significant changes could be on the horizon as concerns grow over the impact of online platforms on young people's mental health. Technology Secretary Liz Kendall has suggested that the focus is no longer on whether action should be taken, but on what form those measures should take. Her comments came as a government consultation on children's social media use concluded, attracting widespread feedback from parents, teachers, health experts, campaigners, and young people across the country. Among the proposals being considered are restrictions on social media access for under-16s, daily screen time limits, and curfews that would prevent young users from accessing certain apps during late-night hours. Ministers are also examining ways to reduce addictive platform features that encourage excessive scrolling and prolonged use. The debate has intensified as campaign groups and families continue to raise concerns about the effects of social media on children. Critics argue that young users are increasingly exposed to harmful content, cyberbullying, and algorithms designed to maximize engagement, often at the expense of well-being. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has indicated that the government intends to act once the consultation findings have been reviewed. He has described child online safety as a major issue requiring a strong response and suggested that new rules could bring significant changes to how young people interact with digital platforms. Health professionals have also called for stronger safeguards. Some medical experts have warned that excessive social media use can contribute to anxiety, depression, sleep disruption, and other mental health challenges among children and teenagers. They argue that more robust regulation is needed to reduce those risks. Former Health Secretary Wes Streeting has been among those pushing for tougher oversight of technology companies. He has argued that social media firms should be held more accountable for the impact their products have on young users and has called for stricter rules to ensure children's safety online. Not everyone supports a blanket ban, however. Some experts and child welfare organizations believe that completely restricting access could prove difficult to enforce and may drive young people toward less regulated areas of the internet. Instead, they advocate stronger protections built directly into platforms, including improved age verification, limits on addictive features, and better content moderation. The government is also studying measures introduced overseas, including Australia's restrictions on social media use by under-16s. Officials are assessing whether similar approaches could be effective in the UK while avoiding unintended consequences. Although no final decision has been announced, ministers appear increasingly determined to tighten regulations. With growing pressure from parents, health experts, and campaigners, the government is expected to unveil its plans in the coming months. If implemented, the measures could represent one of the most significant changes to children's online access in the UK in recent years, potentially reshaping how millions of young people use social media and interact with the digital world.